afternoon, guys. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We sure did. Weather was semi nice, and we were able to get out and take a drive and had some lunch. Our first auction. I always love those. Good weekend. I can't believe it's gone already. So if you've been following along in part 1 and part 2 of building these mixed media cards out of playing cards, and then the scrap paper that I used, and I weaved and did like collaging, if you will, but I just made paper, so like a collage paper. It's really cool watching this come together. And my camera looks a little crooked. Nope, I guess not. Because I've used the exact same paper throughout all of these. And just by, in the way that you embellish them, they just get such a different look. And I'm just loving them. So I thought I would catch you up and show you what I've done since we were last. My on screen, I am. This one, I just love this one. Hope is never lost. See the world. Enjoy the show. And then movie film strip right there. Different washi tapes that I thought would kind of pull it together. And then this one. And I haven't done the backs of them yet. So I'm only working on the front, and then I will focus on the back of them before I build it and put it all assemble it all. And this one I'm going to mention, I probably will remove these wooden beads, if you can see them. This one here in particular is really bulky, and I'm just not liking it. So I'll probably pull that off and remove that. But I just loved how this one turned out too, with the different washies and metal and cardboard. Stay curious, thoughts and theories. And then that's just really teeny tiny loop trim, and so I was able to poke a bulb pin in there. So that's how I attached that. And then this one here turned out really cool too. And again, it's all the exact same papers that are laid on the back. So did a little stamping and have some metal pieces hanging there. Lucky is a state of mind. Love this life. Put this really pretty cross right there. And then some metal and some air mail washi and vintage ticket and stuff in there. I think this really turned out cool. And again, I've left everything kind of hanging. That way, as I start to assemble it, I can trim what I need trimmed, and I can leave the raggedy where I need it raggedied. So, and then the back. So if you haven't seen those, I will post them. Actually, I'll have them come up at the end of the video on the screen, or you can go to my channel homepage. So I thought, I wanted to share this with you. This was really fun. So I did this weekend while we were watching TV. I needed, I don't know if it'll be a reverse for you, but I needed some stamps that I didn't have. So I just took this sponge paper. It's tiny thin, maybe a 1/16 of an inch or something. I mean, it is not very thin at all. And then I just cut out designs, and these are just wooden Lego blocks that I glued onto it. So like inch tick marks. And then this is 0, 1, 2, 3 with its tick marks. And then I thought that could be maybe a double stitch or just something interesting. And then just some sewing zigzag stitches So just cut it out in a pattern, and I still have a couple of more spots that I may add some more to. But you can tell, oh, you can even see it right here. This is when I was stamping it off. They work great, and you can create your own design out of them. So, okay, well, let's get after it so we can get this next one done. I have one more I want to do today. And this is still the same weaved paper. And this one I thought looked like newspaper. So I was digging out everything that I had for newspaper, and I went ahead and I distressed everything with my distress so you didn't have to watch. And then I thought he was great. Looked like a news reporter to me. So, and I vintaged him up a little bit too. And then I just kind of pulled out everything that possibly could be newspapery. This here is some old newspaper articles off of, it's not, I don't think it's vellum, but it's like vellum, and it might be vellum. It's old, so it just feels really weird. Not like today. So I just took a snip out of here to put right there. And then this great extra read all about it. So, okay. I have some cool old, well, they're not old, they're puzzle pieces from a magazine. I can't remember which one it was. I just took all of them and shoved them in a jar. I found them at the thrift store. So, like, perfect. You probably have to distress those a little bit. All right. So, I'm trying to keep in mind everything's going to be tied in on this side. So, I'm trying to keep my bulk closer to this side. But I think I'm going to do this a little different. This is some old washi tape. Maybe we'll run it up the, I don't even think this is washi tape. Like, this stuff really sticks. Okay. See that? Like, that stuff sticks good. I don't know where you would ever find it nowadays. But they're just old article newspaper. There, now you can read it. Or see it anyway. I think I'll just go ahead and leave that right there unless it starts giving me problems. Okay. Make sure we can make the right side up. Maybe something like that. Let's just start doing some gluing. I have to go a little faster, be a little more aware of on my second guessing. Put him there, and then I want to overlap this somehow. Maybe offset it that way. But I know I want, well, no, I guess I don't. Yes, I do. I want this up here because I want it to really stand out. So get some good glue on here. I'm just going to clear up to the top and give it a good push. without moving it too much. Okay. Oh, yeah. So where do I want this guy? Let's see. Extra, read all about it. So I thought, well, read all about what? So weather. Let's do the storm, which we have one coming. It's heading our way. I share this tip with you. So these are the Tim Holtz chipboard with the sayings on them, and I used them on the front and the back cover whole because they're they're pretty thick. I was able to poke and peel half of that off to thin it down for these ones, and I didn't throw them away. So this is the back side, and what I did is then I can stamp my own on there, and it's the same thickness and chipboard. So keep that in mind if you need to use some of these. Inside, but you don't want all that bulk. The storm. Well, this might be too big. We'll bring it. Okay, so where do we want to put this at? In the center? Oh, I like that. You guys like that? Just gonna get this pretty good. Kind of line it up there. This has been so fun so far to make. I hope you guys are crafting along with me. I just like using the different mixed medias and okay. So let's glue him down first so he doesn't move anymore. You can just add so much stuff to it if you've seen the other ones I used. Clasps, sewing clasp. Let's see, which were my little picture frame holders. Yeah, probably right there. I got this little jar, and I think I got it from an estate sale, but I know I've seen them at the craft stores too, and they just have the little in the sewing section. So these are just the little clasps, and that's what I used for my little hangers on those pictures right there. Aren't those cute? And also I can take pliers and squish those in if they're bulking out too much. But those chains, those were kind of a pain in the rear end to get through there. But I just poked holes and worked them through. And I'm glad I did, because I like the way it turned out. Okay. So I think, I don't know. Do we like it like over? I think so. What if I add, got a little scrap, a couple little scraps of some black cheesecloth. See which way I like that. I do like that. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue on this. Oh, no, don't get my picture. Whew. Okay. Some glue on this, and then add my cheesecloth. A good way to stamp and keep your letters is if you lay out all of your stamps and then put a piece of tape across them to hold them. It helps keep them all lined up if you guys are doing your own stamping. Okay. Give that a good push. Now, oh, that's kind of cute. Crossways, huh? Then what would we do with the... Put that there. Okay. All right, well, let's do that. Ooh, starting to get a little gummed up here. Pick that off. All right, let me see. Right there. Don't want it hanging too far off. Okay, so I want to cover this glue up first because it's getting gummed. I love this glue, but I don't want to ever have to fight that tip. So I'm just going to really get the edge of this as much as I can because it's a little nooks and crannies right there. I don't want to cover up my wording, but I want it to pop. See that? Okay. Get up in there. Could probably get a Q-tip if it meant that much to me, but I'm okay with that. All right, and I think I want to just distress those a hair because they're kind of poppy. There. Oh, that's cute. What do you guys think? I'm gonna do it. Well, should I put an off center on here? Or is that gonna, let me just take a chunk. That might be too much, I'm thinking. But then it might not. But I don't want it competing. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Just make it really kind of shaggy in it up. We like that? I do. I think that's pretty awesome. It's just rolling through my mind all the stuff that I could be adding here, but just trying to stay on task because then I'd have to go drag out more stuff. Hopefully those are not too thick. But they're chipboard too, puzzle pieces are, so I would imagine you could take and poke those and thin those down too. want to kind of line that up. Give it a good push. And I think, oh, look how cute that is. Can you guys see that? I'm going to look and see what you guys are seeing. That is really cute. Once I start assembling this and putting it all together, if I need to add some more at the end, on the sides or at the top or tags, I can always do that. But I think we'll call that one good. That's awesome. Okay, thank you ladies for joining me. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of my new subscribers. If you haven't seen the other ones, the part 1 and part 2, they should be coming up on the screen here shortly. So thank you, and everybody, I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.